My topic is here education. Everyone know about that word of education, okay? And I think everyone know very well about that what is the means of education. I am not talking about here the means and the means of the education. First, I am talking here about the system of the education, okay? Nowadays our country is have a lot of the education, okay? We have to achieve a lot different type of the education, okay? In the IT field, in the medical field, in the teaching field, in different type we have to get a lot of the knowledge. But can we have to a proper or good education we get here? So I think in our society, in mostly in the India, it is a large populated country, and here the education system is a very good. I say that it is a very good, but here is the something is changes in our education system, okay? Our education system is depend on the books and other knowledge, okay? But here the syllabus is a very lengthy, and every student get the trouble when he study of the syllabus. So there is a some of the changing, and one thing is that we whenever study in the school age or the colleges, we have to got the trouble. Why? Because we read and read, okay? But in the country they have to take a lot of the skill, okay? We have to get knowledge very well, but we have to lack of the skill. Why? Because without skill we cannot survive in the world. Many of the person present here a lot of the topics, and every topics related to the education and connected to the topic education. Why? Because lack of the knowledge we cannot get the good job. Lack of the knowledge we cannot make our health. We cannot we lack of the education we cannot save our environment. So it's depend completely depend on the education, okay? So we can say that education is a backbone of our body. Simply in word we can say that कलम कलम की तलवार जिसको पता है, कलम की तलवार जिसको पता है वो अंधेरों में भी रोशनी जला लेता है. So here is the in during the British time, we talking about that before 200 years ago, okay? During the British time the education system increased, and many of the Indian person make the revolutionary record in the education system, okay? And it is not only the British time, it is a post British time. It means the before the British arrived here, before the British time, many our country also wealth in the education, like Nalanda and Takshashila Vidyalaya is also is known as the it is a symbol of our country, okay? So but here is the utilized by the British and make it improve. Why? Because they want to make their industry, they want to rule here, and this is the reason. Lack of education, lack of the knowledge, country became slave, and British ruled near about 200 years. Only lack of the knowledge, and many of the person lived in a village areas, and they are lack of the education, so they never want to send their children in the school, okay? So it is a why, because the lack of the education. And when we I talking about a family, it's my opinion. When I talking about a family, if any member of the family educated, he always send their children to the school. Why? Because he know very well the value of education, okay? So we can say that education is a not only the uh, uh, we can survive with the education, it is also the way of make our life as easy, make our life as a fashionable, and make our life is a achievement, okay? If we have, it's also decide, education also decide that if we have to education, we have to knowledge, we also set our goal, okay? And without goal we cannot make our life as a perfect, okay? It's only happened for the education. Nowadays every person have a lot of the degree in a different areas like IT, NEET, and the education areas, taking a graduate and postgraduate or the PhD holder. But we all know about that our country have a one major issue create here. That was the unemployment, okay? Why? Because our I say that our government it means the central and state government making a lot of the effort to make our life better and create a employment. But here is the lack of education, it's not possible. Many of the person not want to like a leader, our country leader did not want that they make a our person or the village areas and the country areas make their life easy and perfect. It's why, because the public did not know, and they voting a illiterate person, select illiterate leader, and that's why he make a rule all over the country, and make our make the life of the people in country as a troubleness.